Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
We're last seen somewhere.
The last fish you saw was Hereford. If you didn't see our last video, why not click on our channel?
And don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe.
But today we're in the city of Worcester.
Yeah, it's loads to see here and it's an absolutely beautiful day as well.
It's It's gorgeous, really
lovely.
hot.
It is a nice day today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really nice.
So come and join us.
Yeah, as we explore Worcester.
We arrived in Worcester last night and we're staying in the Fawnes Hotel.
Yeah, it's a converted glove factory that they've turned into a hotel. It's all red bricks. It's a really funky place to stay. It really does look like a factory.
And we didn't know until we arrived and saw the information inside that Worcester used to be known for its glove manufacturing.
Yeah, they used to make all the gloves for England almost,
Yeah.
didn't they? Amazing.
So it's a really quirky place.
It is. It's got a courtyard where you can go and have a drink and chill out. It's really nice. They've
Yeah.
done a great job of converting it into a hotel, I've got to be honest. But it really is an old place to stay.
Here, some interesting facts about Worcester.
In 1837, the pharmacist Liam Perrins invented Worcester sauce. And when they went to copyright it, they were allowed because you're not allowed to copyright the name of a region. So anybody can make Worcester sauce.
Worcester has the oldest newspaper still in publication today, and it's called Bearers Worcester Journal, and it's been published since 1690.
Worcester's also the place where the saying "dicing with death" comes from, because a judge who was in a lenient mood decided to make two soldiers roll a dice, and whichever one got the highest score, he didn't give the death penalty to. So that's really odd. So we're sat in the absolutely beautiful gardens of Greyfriars House. It's lovely, isn't it?
Oh, it's so pretty here. It's absolutely beautiful.
And Greyfriars House is considered one of the most beautiful timber frame buildings in England.
Yeah, it dates back to the 1480s, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it's just off of Forest Street, but it is a really, really lovely place.
And you told me it was actually safe from demolition, wasn't it?
In the 1940s, I think, yeah.
Yeah, it's mad to think that somebody was actually considering knocking this down.
But it is actually free to come in the gardens. And yeah,
Lovely.
we found a nice shady spot. It's really hot today, isn't
It
it?
is beautiful day today, absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And these gardens are absolutely gorgeous, they really are.
It's well worth coming in and sort of having a little nose around, isn't it?
Yeah, I definitely recommend walking
Yeah.
around this. It's a beautiful place. So we've just left Greyfriars House and we're walking down Friar Street and we're about to go past the Tudor House Museum.
Yeah, it's about 100 yards down the road, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's a 16th century, another Tudor style building with the timber frames, but it's now a museum.
This whole street is just full of lovely, beautiful little timber frame buildings. It's a lovely street, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's really pretty.
Really pretty.
I can imagine in the old days it was like, if all the buildings were Tudor, it looked really, really nice.
Yeah, but it's a lovely street.
Yeah. While you're walking around Worcester, you might come across some of these decorated elephants. There's 30 altogether, and they're part of a public art trail, and they're all decorated in different styles, and it's really nice to see. And they're going to be auctioned off to raise money for St. Richard's Hospice, which is a really good cause. But you've got to be quick, because they're only here for 8 weeks, and it ends at the beginning of September.
So this is Worcester Guildhall, and it was built by an architect called Thomas White, who was a student of Christopher Wren, the guy who made St Paul's Cathedral. But they've got statues outside of King Charles I and King Charles II, because Worcester was a real royalist town during the times of the Civil War. And above the door, they've got the head of Oliver Cromwell, and they've nailed it to the door by his ears. It's a cute little statue right in the middle.
We're walking around Worcester Cathedral. It was built between 1084 and 1504, and it represents every style of English architecture from Norman to Gothic.
It's also the burial place of King John, who was King Richard I's brother, but not all of him's in there, it's only his body. They buried his heart and his stomach somewhere else.
But we can't go inside today because there's a wedding going on.
Yeah, there is.
So, which was nice to look at.
Yeah, it was.
And it's set really on a main road, right opposite the busy shopping centre, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So it's like squished in a little place.
It is.
Right next to the cathedral is Elgars' house, and it's the one behind us, and he's probably England's most famous composer.
Yeah, he really is. And right opposite the cathedral, there's a statue to Elgar as well. It's a really nice statue.
Yeah.
Really nice. But he is really one of the most famous composers in the world, and he is definitely England's most famous composer. And he composed Land of Hope and Glory.
Land of
Yeah, that'll do. Try to get subscribers, not lose them.
We've just driven 10 minutes outside of Worcester, and we've come to the village of Klings, and we've come to the Mughouse pub.
Yeah, it's a real oddity, this one. It's believed to be the only pub in England on consecrated ground. And it's also supposed to be really haunted as well, because it's actually in a graveyard. But it's a lovely pub.
It's beautiful, look,
Yeah.
nice flowers.
Yeah. Lovely setting too.
But yeah, you're supposed to be able to hear children singing Pop Goes the Weasel.
Yeah, and dogs are supposed to get really frightened if
And
they go inside.
dark at the fireplace.
Yeah, dark at the fireplace.
Bark at the fireplace.
They even bark at it. So we've left Worcester and travelled about 7 miles up the road to Malvern to come and see this place, the Theatre of Small Convenience.
Yeah, it's a really quirky place. In 2002, it went into the Guinness World Book of Records for being the smallest theatre in the world, and it seats 12 people.
It's built inside an old men's Victorian toilet.
Hence the name.
Small Convenience. But
Yes.
yeah,
Different.
it is different, really quirky. It was worth the trip because it's a cool thing to see.
Yeah, definitely.
So we've just stopped off on our way home for a bite to eat. We've stopped at the Ego Mediterranean, I think it's called.
Yeah,
isn't
the
it?
food here is lovely.
It was excellent food, wasn't
Really
it?
nice,
Really
yeah.
nice. I really enjoyed walking around Worcester today. I thought it was really interesting at times. It was lots to see.
There was loads to see there.
Yeah.
Considering it's not a very big place, you can get around really easy on foot.
Yeah. It was hot, wasn't it?
Oh God, yeah. I'm
It
melting.
was so hot.
I'm still melting now.
It is 10 to 6 at night and it's 27 degrees still now. It's
but it is lovely.
baking today.
Yeah.
Absolutely baking. But before we ever go anywhere, we always have a look on YouTube and have a look at videos, don't we? Get inspiration, see if there's things there that we're going to find interesting. But we really struggled with Worcester, didn't we?
Yeah. There was lots of walking around videos with no talking, but I don't know. I think you need some more information. So hopefully our video will give you a bit more information and help you get around Worcester a bit better.
Yeah, hopefully. We're last seen somewhere. The last place you saw us was Worcester.
Where will we be seen next?
Why not subscribe and find out?